Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Saturday, May the 4th, 2024. Let's take a look and see what we got for today. Alright, so we get some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out. I give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas. That way there, if you're a brand spanking new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble, I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome with the great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. You will notice I have this one here, build anything in a workshop or camp 10. I had re-rolled complete a expedition to Atlantic City, and I got this one here instead, but everything else is the same. Now we do have this one here, take a camera picture of an alien invader. We had this one the other day, and as we talk about, the alien invaders is only around during the Invasion from Beyond event, and in this case it's going on for 2 weeks. And there's a couple ways we can do this. Is we can go ahead and we can join the event, Invaders from Beyond, or we can go and find some alien invaders during random encounters. We had talked about that the other day. Right across from my camp is a usual location for a random encounter. You'll also find a random encounter across from Anchorage Farm, right about this location here. A really good random location is right down here in Charleston Station. Basically, you spawn here, you go across the 2 red bridges, and then you go back. There's a red barn right over here, and sometimes there'll be some alien invaders during this time of Invaders from Beyond. They will show up there, and usually there's at least one alien invader. Now, there's a couple different types of alien invaders. When it's talking about the alien invaders here for this daily challenge, it's talking about the aliens that are in the power armor suits, okay? So we're on a public server, as you can see. Let's go ahead and join alien invaders, Invaders from Beyond, and let's see where it's at here. Again, I'm on my 12-hour day shift, so I'm apologize if the video is a little bit later than my usual. Try to get home as fast as I can after 12 hours and try to put the videos out for my friends here. All right, so we're back here in Charleston. So this is one of my favorite spots to go for this event. As we know, it can happen in various locations. I prefer Charleston myself. It's probably one of my favorites. We get a nice little showing up. And as I mentioned before, it's always good to kind of wait until more people come until you activate it, okay? Because as soon as you activate, because we get all kinds of time, there's like less than 5 minutes left. But it's better to wait until more people come to the server, okay? Doesn't matter how powerful you think you are, this can be very challenging.
As a prerequisite, we need to lure out the alien commander.
Now we are going to go ahead, we're going to finish this event. I don't believe we have complete an event, but we will do the event anyway, and then we'll go ahead and take a picture of an alien invader, which again are the guys in the power armor suits, okay? So you see these toxic aliens, these aren't considered, and then you got the alien drones, those aren't considered alien invaders for the daily challenge, FYI. Just whipped right by him. So the alien invaders, you don't normally see them until at least the second wave. The first wave, you won't see the alien invaders, the guys in the power armor suit. So FYI on that, just in case you guys are wondering, it's not all aliens are the same. Lock and load here. Right, we have, usually he's, where is he? Usually he's up there somewheres. There he's up there. See him? Lieutenant Kappa. I don't know if we can get it from here or not. Yeah, we can. Got 14 on him anyway. Nice.
Is now vulnerable. Now, on to
nice.
Omega. Keep up the good work.
So again, these guys are toxic aliens, okay? And then the guys, these guys here are the alien drones, okay? they're not considered alien invaders. So I just want to stress that as much as possible, as I know a lot of people can be kind of confused about that challenge. And we'll see these alien invaders pop up in the second wave. Hopefully. Don't see any yet. Oh, there's a guy right there. See him? He's an alien invader. See how he's in the power armor suit? So it actually says alien invaders. That's pretty good. He's gonna kill me here in a second. So hopefully we'll come back to him, and he'll be back around. So we can take a picture of him. Now, in case you guys are wondering what weapon I'm using the two-shot Gauss pistol, which isn't too bad.
There are 2 captains coming. You will need to eliminate both of them to bring down the force field.
Yeah. Right, so there's one guy there, Captain Alpha, and then Captain Omega. Of course, I missed him. Uh-oh. That's a good job, getting them in there like that. That's yeah, that's a darn good job there. Wow, wow, that's a great job, fellas. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before like that. Good for them.
2 siphons down.
Right, there we go.
1 remaining. Gather there with haste.
Right, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna finish off this event, and then we'll go back. There should be more alien invaders during this time around. So. Yep, you just stay there, buddy, and relax while I shoot you in the face. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there's an alien invader over there. A couple of them in the power armor suits. You can see them from here. See if that reaches them or not, I'm not sure. Get out of that way.
This commander holds the key to the final force field. Defeat them, and put an end to this.
Alright. Right, there's Captain Zeta. Make sure we get at least one shot on Captain Zeta so we can get the benefits of whatever they have on them. And look at that, destroy a robot 10 for 10. Guess those drones must be considered robots. So what I've been doing is, you can notice I've been just kind of been moving around, shooting them as we go. We'll still go through the paces of good areas for robots, just in case you guys were unaware.
The final site
There we go.
is vulnerable. Good work.
There we go.
Also eager to
Nice.
bear
Oh,
arms
look at
in
that.
the
It's like purified water at the same time. Beautiful.
soldiers. Earth will
Nice.
surely stand the test of time.
Alright. Wow. We did quite a bit of stuff during that event. That's pretty awesome. What do we get here? Make sure we pick up some circuits and all that jazz. Let's see what we got here for doing that event. We got a Vanguard Raiders right leg, 3-star. Okay. Alien stash box, which I already know. I'll sell that off. Okay, good stuff. Don't need those spoiled vegetables. We'll drop them. Okay. Good stuff. So again, what we come here to do is we come here to take a camera picture of an alien invader. And as I've talked about since the beginning of the video, 3 types of aliens, okay? We have the toxic aliens, which are the real skinny guys. That's just a meat pile, Jim. And then we have the alien drones, these guys here. So what I'm thinking is that for the daily that we had today, destroy a robot 10 for 10 that we saw get done, these drones must be considered robots, okay? FYI. So that's pretty cool. Let's go down here and see if we can find some little dudes down here. So again, these little guys are toxic aliens, or cryogenic aliens are toxic. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna pick up some equipment here. Actually, we can just take all, can't we, Jim? Yeah, we can. Look at that. Perfect. All right. And then see these guys here actually has Alien Invader in the name. Okay, so it's these guys in the power armor suits. And if you saw the very first day, this past Tuesday, it was actually just a goo pile, like a nuclear waste goo pile. And even though it still said Alien Invader and it was a goo pile, I was still able to get credit for that daily challenge, if you guys remember this past Tuesday. So again, when it says take a camera picture of an Alien Invader, we have to use the Pro Snap Deluxe camera. And of course, that is under the weapons section. Now, I've had this Pro Snap Deluxe camera for a very long time. I have made videos on these in the past, or older videos, so you get to mind the audio on it. But they're still valid here today, and I still go through the paces of how to achieve and how to get this Pro Snap Deluxe camera. There's a terminal, my personal terminal, you can buy in the Atomic Shop. Sometimes it's free, sometimes it's very little atoms. But you build that, you claim it, you build that in your camp, and you start off the mission, investigate the suspicious person, and then that's how you follow the directions, basically, and you will end up with this Pro Snap Deluxe camera in no time. But there's our Alien Invader. Let's go ahead and take it away, see how it kind of disappears, and other stuff is popping up in the top right-hand corner. So whenever you're using the Pro Snap Deluxe camera, you have to make sure whatever you're taking a picture of, it says the description in the top right-hand corner of the screen. In this case, we have a cryogenic alien and an alien invader. There we go. Just like that, guys. Just like that. I know it's a little bit of explanation, but I just try to make it as clear as possible for the folks. Because I know in the past, a lot of people were taking pictures of the wrong type of aliens. And basically, well, I'm gonna fight you, bud. Oh, boys. Wow. That's quite the axe there. Anyone else? No? Okay. Let's pick some stuff up here. Like these 2mm EC cartridges, which I need. I can't seem to be picking up for some reason. I don't know why I picked that up. Okay. Let's pop to the other side. We'll pick some more stuff up here. And then we will continue on with our daily challenge. But we were pretty lucky there. Get done quite a few stuff. Gonna take all. There we go. I think I'm being attacked. That's okay, probably by mistake, I would assume. Yeah. Okay. So, rock and roll. Alright, so let's go ahead here. We're going to go to a private server. Pop out of here. And we're going to finish off these challenges. If we get there at some point. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. And You guys have good weather, enjoying the good weather. I suppose it depends on where you're living, I guess. All right. Hopefully we get the load in here real quick. There we go. So that's a little bit of fun, you know, a little bit of fun. Nothing wrong with that. Let's head to our camp. Just up here. It took a little bit of time, 15 minutes worth, but is what it is. All right, so let's go ahead here. We'll take a look at these other challenges. We're still going through the other ones as we go here. Yeah, let's go ahead. Collect Purified Water 5. So you saw that by completing the Invaders from Beyond event, we got 6 Purified Water, which is pretty awesome. And the same thing happened when we did the Mothman Equinox event. We got a bunch of Purified Water there as well. But I still like to kind of go through things just to kind of help folks out in case you guys are unsure. You guys don't want to do that event, okay? So Purified Water, you know, I have these vintage water coolers. If you ever see this for sale in other people's vendors, I highly recommend buying them because they're just small, they're nice and tight and compact, they don't make any noise, and they passively collect purified water while you play the game, which is pretty awesome, okay? Now, but to be honest with you guys, for the longest time, before I was able to get my hold on one of those bad boys, if you go to your build menu here, it'll let me. We'll go down here to the water section. Now, this guy right here, he will also collect purified water. But I remember, I think I was very, very low level. Like in between level 10 and 20, I had this plan, this small water purifier. It will also collect 2 purified water, but it does cost a lot of resources. It does require 8 power. Every camp I had at least about 5 or 6 of them inside the camp. And that's how I got my purified water that way. But to be honest with you, I've had these guys for the longest time. And this is all you have, this is all you have, until you get your hands on a nice vintage water cooler from someone's camp, or buy it in the atomic shop, whatever you want to do. Or you can just keep those ones, whatever you want to do. Alright, we can also find purified water in and around the wasteland, but again, it's totally random for locations of purified water, depending on the server that you're on. Alright, let's see what's next here, Jim. Let's see what is next. Okay, destroy Robot 10. So you would have saw during that Invaders from Beyond event, the alien drones, the guys that like the little Cyclops eye on them, they kind of fly around. Those guys are considered robots, okay? But if you're legitimately looking for robots, a real good spot is usually up here by my old camp. It's called Clarksburg. The upper section will have robots, and the lower section will have the ghouls, okay? Another good spot for robots is right down here in Flatwoods, actually. Voltec Agricultural Research Center. All around the outside of that building and the inside of that building will be different types of robots. And that is a great spot, especially when you're a new player. They're nice and low level. It's probably one of the first events you do, Fertile Soil. You can do that event and go after every single one of those robots. And you can fill your boots with those guys there, no problem. Another good spot for robots is right down here, Charleston Train Yard. There's some Liberators down here. And I believe there's fairly close to 10. Fairly close to 10 of them being there. And that's if no one else has gone there before you. Right down here in Beckley, another good spot for some robots. I don't know if you'll find 10 of them here. It'll be close. It'll be close. But Beckley is also a good spot for some robots. And one really good spot is if you completed Mayor of Watoga. All the robots will be here in Watoga, and they will be passive. Of course, you'll have to free aim at them, but you can destroy them, and the vast majority of them won't come to the aid of their friend, so you can just kind of go around and wait for them to kind of pop up and take out your 10 robots there. Just to kind of give you some examples, okay, for, you know, a couple of good places for some robots. You will come across an old video of mine. It is right by Vault 76, just to the west, the upper and lower parking lot. Back in the day, when I made that video, which wasn't that long ago actually, basically there was 10 Liberators between both parking lots. Now you're lucky to find maybe 5 or 6 weakened Feral Ghouls. So that video has changed, and I have updated that video in the description, just an FYI there. Okay, so that gives you some good spots for some robots. Okay, what's next here, Jim? What is next? Building anything in a workshop or Camp 10. claim a workshop 1. So you know what? Let's do that, because we usually do this right here in our camp. But let's go ahead. We're going to do the workshop. So let's go ahead. We're going to claim a workshop 1. We can claim any old workshop in the map, whatever you like to do. Let's go down here to good old Billings Homestead. We can't fast travel there because we don't own that workshop yet. We're going to actually fast travel to Silva Homestead, so let's go ahead and do that. Now, I made a video. It's probably about an hour long. I made it about 3 months ago on ways and how, give you some ideas and some tips and tricks of how to claim workshops, especially for the newer folks. So you can go ahead and check out that video if you so wish. We go through a lot of stuff in that video, and of course, everything is time-stamped. Now, sometimes when you come across these workshops here, you're going to have to take care of some enemies. And the odd time, you don't have to do that at all. The odd time, there'll be no enemies at all, and you just go ahead and claim it. Hi, guys. All right, there we go. See what these guys got them. Silver locket, thanks. It's funny, as loud as this thing is, it has a does have a suppressor on it. All right, now we cleared that area. Let's go ahead. We're going to claim this unknown workshop at 25 caps. So if you ever come across a workshop and it's more than 25 caps, okay, but you're still able to claim it, that means the person who had owned it before you, okay, may have built something like traps or turrets or something in this area, and you have to basically pay for it. The most I've ever paid for a workshop, I would say, is 55 caps, but there's a couple turrets, some traps around, some walls, some floors. So just to give you a little explanation of that. There we go. Claim a workshop 1 for 1, done. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do before the event pops up to defend the workshop, build anything in a workshop or camp tent. So again, you can build anything in your camping, which is what we normally do. But in this case, we're just going to do it here at the old workshop. Go ahead, we're going to go to our build menu. Now I always kind of like to select something that doesn't cost a lot of resources. If it'll let me, there we go. So someone had mentioned something the other day about, if I can find it here, crafting. So someone had mentioned about this punch card machine. Doesn't cost anything at all. And we could build 40 of them. And let's go ahead and give it a whirl. Yeah, look at that. Nice. That is such a good idea. I forget who that was. A subscriber to my channel. They said, you know what, Jim, I just built a bunch of punch cards and it doesn't cost me anything at all. And I'm thinking to myself, that is a grand idea. So here we are trying it. And we're at a workshop. And that is like such a grand idea. Thank you so much for mentioning that if you're watching. And use your idea. There you go. Build anything in the workshop or camp. Done just that, because usually I kind of build like mats or rugs or something like that, and it like totally blew my mind. My mind's blown right now. Yeah, that's awesome. That's such a great idea. So there you guys go. It doesn't cost us anything at all. Not wasting any resources. I love it. I love it. Great tips, great comments. I love that stuff. Helping the community. Yeah, pass it on. Pass on the good information. I love it. All right, let's pop up here before the event starts up here, if it does. All right, that is so good. That is good stuff. All right, what's next here, Jim? What is next? Eat dog food 5. So again, when you get this particular daily pop-up, it's asking for you to eat canned dog food. Not to go around, kill mongrels, cook the food, and eat it. It's actually eat canned dog food, okay? Now... we can find canned dog food all around the wasteland. And as you guys know, every time this has popped up the last 3 or 4 months, I've been shut out. So right now, I'm 0 for 6, trying to find canned dog food during this daily challenge, okay? Now, most of you know, I have a grocery bag here, and I usually have all kinds of canned dog food on me, and there's a reason for that, is because when I try to find it, I can't find it to save my life. But what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Mama Judge's up here in Morgantown. Let's go ahead and fast travel up here. So again, I'm 0 for 6, 0 for 6. We're going to try to get a win here and get some canned dog food. Now I can just eat the dog food I have on me. But I like to kind of show people where you can go. So someone had mentioned that if you go down here and check these buildings out, okay, sometimes you can have some luck. Now this is a trap building, okay, as you can tell. It's a trap building, and you can set the traps if you so wish. Now they mentioned you can you can check this spot here for canned dog food, which we're gonna do. Again, it's a huge trap spot. A bunch of teddy bears in here too. I never realized was here. Nice power armor set there. Nice fusion core for anyone looking for that. Remember the first time I ever came to this building? I was such a low level, I like died several times. I remember. Alright, let's get to the, how do we get to the second floor here, Jim? What's going on? There we go. Been such a long time since I've been here. There we go. Alright, let's take a look for some canned dog food. Nothing, I don't see anything here. Again, it's totally random. It really depends. Really depends on the server that you're on. Like, I can show you all day and have success finding canned dog food, and then other times be like, oh, I can't find the same spots as you. But again, it just depends on the server. So that's that was a bust. Let's pop up here, see if we can find any in here. Don't think there's any enemies in here. No, just a bunch of robots over there. Alright, let's check for some canned dog food. I don't think so, but someone had mentioned to check these buildings for the canned dog food, and they've had some luck in the past. Alright, nothing really here. Alright, let's go over here now. This is Mama Dolce's here, and back in the day, I have found plenty of canned dog food here. But I find now, what in the world? Okay. Well, let's keep going. Don't know what happened to him. So again, this is a pretty good spot for you. You'll get a couple of robots. I don't think there's going to be 10 of them here. But you can get some robots here as well. And robots are such a good source of many different type of junk items. It's a rad roach there, it's okay. Okay, shooting at me through the window. Oh, how you doing? What's going on there, iBot? I ran into the iBot. Yeah, I have no idea where that guy's... Oh. Jeez, really? I don't know what's going on here today. So let's go ahead. We're going to check for some canned dog food here. I like to kind of check these conveyor belts. And it looks like we're... Check the floor because there's a couple explosions. Jeez. Well, look at that. It's going to be 0 for 7 here soon, I think. Let's keep checking. Squirrel bits. Alright, let's check up here. Fancy lad snack cakes. Candy, Instamash, okay. Okay. Let's head upstairs. So hopefully you have better luck than I do. Hopefully. And this is gonna be 0 for 7. For canned dog food for Jimmy. Oh, how you doing, guys? Okay, let's check. Nope. Nope, doesn't look like it. Well, hopefully you guys have better luck than I. So we do, I have found canned dog food in the past right over here at Tyler County Fairgrounds. Again, totally random. Depends on the server, to be honest with you guys. We have found canned dog food down here at Camden Park. There's a video of mine where I go over locations of pre-war food. The video is a little older. Just mind the audio, so just FYI on that. But again, canned dog food is so random. Okay, when you're looking for it, you'll never find it. But when you're not looking for it, you'll find all kinds of her. This is why I keep so many cans of dog food on me. You guys are wondering. There you go. Eat dog food 5 for 5. There we go. Canned dog food. What's next here, Jim? Let's go ahead and kill a Mutant Hound 3. Alright, so we can find some Mutant Hounds in various locations in the Wasteland. They're usually around Super Mutants, but not all the time. Okay? Just because you see Super Mutants, that doesn't mean you're going to find a Mutant Hound every single time. You'll find a couple here in Huntersville. But just be forewarned, that is a very high level area. The Super Mutants are very high level there. So just an FYI. You'll find one Mutant Hound right over here at Grafton Dam. He's always there with the other Super Mutants. But one of the best spots for Mutant Hounds is right here at Grafton Steel. And that's where we're going to go here today. Let's lock and load, Jim. There we go. Been a little while since I've used this pistol, and I like to kind of change it up a little bit, you know. I have a whole whack of them in my toolbox and break it open once in a while. There we go. So we're at Grafton Steel here, and again, we're going to be coming across some Super Mutants, but all we need is 3 Mutant Hounds. So we're going to go ahead here and kill them any old which way, which is even more awesome. Let's go ahead here. We're going to start up there, this little track, and there's usually a Super Mutant here with his faithful companion Mutant Hound right next to him. And there he's right there. We got a little bit of splash effect with this Gauss pistol, so if you see a bunch of numbers popping up, that's what that is. Let's pop up here, still in caution. Now there'll be a couple more Mutant Hounds along this side here, usually. You see a guy over there, see him with his Mutant Hound friend. And then there's usually a Mutant Hound in around those buildings. Usually 2 of them are inside that building. He's just a one-shot, one-kill deal. I'm gonna throw a grenade at these cats. Eat that. Eat another one. They're like, where did that come from? Alright, so there's usually 2 or 3 Mutant Hounds in that building. We're going to go this way here. There's usually 1 Mutant Hound that'll be kind of by himself coming down these set of stairs. Oh, he's right there. See, he's out there by himself. There we go. Kill a Mutant Hound, 3 for 3, done. These guys don't even know I'm here. Awesome. Even better. Let's go over here. There we go. There we go. I think we're done. I think we are done. No, we are not done. 1 more. Cripple Mole Miner's head, too. Perfect. So again, great spot for some mole miners is right down here in the ash heap area, okay? But every one of these abandoned mine shafts, okay, that doesn't mean they're going to be mole miners here all the time, okay? Sometimes they're swapped out with ghouls or scorched, so just an FYI. You can find mole miners down here in Welsh. There's all kinds of them down here, okay? And sometimes there'll be the event down here when you see these Hornwright testing sites, these little buildings here. That's called Breach and Clear. And there'll be all kinds of mole miners that will show up for that bad boy, that event. That event can be a little long, but just an FYI there. And another great spot right up here in good old Monadga. And that's where we're going to go here today, just because there's usually 2 mole miners that are kind of by themselves. And we're just going to pop up here. Now, this Gauss weapon isn't really all the best for crippling anything. So I did bring another weapon with me. Let's go ahead and put him away. Let's open it up here. Did bring this pop revolver here. Let's go ahead and lock and load. Let's get something to drink here, Jim. There we go. So we're here to cripple Mole Miner's head. Of course, we're going to need 2 Mole Miners for this. And you can go ahead and free aim if you so wish. But I know myself, when I start shooting at enemies, they all of a sudden pick up legs and they just kind of run and hide. So I like to kind of use VATS. It helps out a little bit better with that. When you use VATS as a perk card that'll help you out with that, it's under Perception. Called Concentrated Fire. This allows you to move your VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs. Okay. We're just going to go ahead here. We're going to aim for the head. Just going to go VATS on them. But again, if you like to free aim, if you're a free aim person, nothing wrong with that either. And try to get as close as we can. If we can get them, there we go. There we go. Cripple Mole Miner's head 2 for 2. And as I said, this is a pretty good spot because these guys are usually out here by themselves. And it's not too bad. There we go. Just like that. Now we're done. Now we are done. Take a look. Yep. Just like that, guys. Again, sorry, a little bit more explanation than probably needed for the take a camera picture of an alien invader, but there's like so many questions in the past. Because every time we have Invaders from Beyond, we always have these dailies that'll pop up. And people are just kind of confused with it and always asking questions. So I just want to try to be as clear as possible to what is considered an alien invader and how we can go out and get them. All right. There you guys go. Again, I'm sorry for the lateness of the video. 12-hour day shift today. Again, it'll be the same thing tomorrow, another 12-hour day shift. I'll be putting my daily video out, just be a little bit later than usual. And I really appreciate every single one of you. And thank you all for your patience. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share when you have a chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Starwind 138, Robco. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.